Welcome to another installment of Outside the Ring.
What can we really say about Raw?
It sucked.
It wasn't very good.
What do you want to say? Oh, wait. We got to clear something up, by the way. I've been reading our comments on our YouTube page. Before we do that, let's get our names out of the way. I'm the one, the only Jason.
Bye-bye.
That's right. Haters, Murphy. Alongside the one, the only Troy Stone Cold.
You read those comments, too.
Austin. Wait a minute. We got to do our shameless plugs before we clear the air. Our Facebook, Outside the Ring. Our Twitter is Outside the Ring with a number 1. So if you want to follow us on there, that's how you do that. And then our email.
OutsideTheRing316@gmail.com.
So I can read all the comments that we've been getting. Do you want to kick this off? How should we do this? Okay. I just wanted to comment on this, Troy, because I think it's important. We haven't done a show in like a week.
Yeah.
We've been busy, but that's beside the point. First off, there was a comment, and we're not going to mention any names, but there was a comment last week, and it went something like, I believe we were called, correct me if I'm wrong, WWE Marks.
Yes, we were called exactly that because of our limited review on Bound for Glory.
Okay. If you go back through the annals of the, I like saying that, like we're important, the annals of the Outside the Ring library, you would find us, I think, hating on WWE a lot more than TNA.
Yes.
I'm just throwing this out. How do we just, should we replay what we just said about Raw? It sucked. I mean,
yeah,
we had no time, and I hope they listen to this, we are at no time marks for any of these companies.
No.
We're marked for good wrestling.
Yes. Good wrestling, yes. A specific company, no. There are people out there that are WWE marks, that are TNA marks, however few and far between those are. There are Ring of Honor marks that think that Ring of Honor can do no wrong. And don't get me wrong, Ring of Honor is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But, if you pledge your allegiance to one company, you're not really experiencing what the other companies have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And we, by far, are not WWE marks. We're not, like you said, we're marks for good wrestling. But just clearing the air out there, the only reason that there was such a limited review on Bound for Glory is because, A, I forgot that it was on because, they don't really have much to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And B, you didn't have a way to watch it.
No, I didn't. I had no way to watch it. I was trying to stream it. I know that's horrible to say, but
what we did was we just gave a quick rundown of the matches, and then what I saw, which was the ending to the Aces and Eights and the Hardys and Aries match, we reviewed that, at least from what I saw. Basically, It was just a rundown of the matches and then a quick review of, again, what I saw.
Yes.
So, I don't know what the problem is.
But we are not marks, and I think I needed to clear the air because I was going to tell you this off air, and I totally forgot. But it rubbed me the wrong way because when I read it and I saw you respond back, and I said we got to do something about this because this is not the first time we've been called marks for the WWE. Look, WWE is the number 1 company in the world. We have both been on record. You can, again, go through the annals of our videos and look for yourself if you want, if you don't believe me. But we have said multiple times that TNA has far superior in the wrestling department.
Like I said when I responded to one of those comments, WWE has the writing staff and the writing capabilities.
Sometimes.
And TNA has the wrestling ability.
Yeah, absolutely. WWE has a better production.
WWE has better production.
Yep.
TNA has the ability.
Yes,
there are aspects of WWE that are good. Then there are aspects of TNA that are good.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I completely understand. Now, again,
go ahead.
No, well, I was just going to say to all the haters, we're about to hate on WWE. We're not marking out because Raw was not good last night.
Yeah, without further ado, let's get on to Raw.
Yes. Is it me, or is the Sheamus Big Show match more interesting right now than the whole WWE title picture scene.
It is.
Is it because it's better built up or what?
It has a better build-up, but I still really don't care about it.
No, I don't either.
But it's still more interesting than Ryback and Punk.
I think I'm more interested in the world title match to see what Dolph's going to do.
Exactly.
And I think something tells me Big Show's going to win.
And then Dolph is going to cash it in.
And then Big Show's going to get ultra mad.
Yeah.
This has happened before. Deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, what else on Raw? Okay, let's talk Vicky. You mentioned Vicky.
Yes.
Go ahead. It bothered you, I know that.
Okay, so AJ sent out a tweet earlier yesterday before Raw saying that she was called to an emergency meeting with the board of directors at WWE HQ.
Yes.
So we get a shot of Vince showing up at the arena with AJ in tow.
Oh, yeah.
They both come down to the ring. Vince gives the whole thing, about the meeting, and then gives the microphone to AJ to reveal what happened.
Right.
And AJ resigns as GM.
Yes.
And later in the show, we got filled in on why. But first, after she resigns, Paul Heyman comes out pretty much begging Vince to make him GM. And Vince just outright says no.
Yeah.
Nothing else. He doesn't give a reason. He just says no.
Just no. No, I don't think so.
And then he proceeds to make Vicky Guerrero, that annoying so-and-so, she's not really the GM.
Right.
She's like the head supervisor or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's not a GM, but she is in charge of the show. She's not an interim GM. She's like the head supervising person.
Yeah.
She's almost like a foreman of the show.
Yeah, I told you yesterday, when this was all going down, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, please at least give us Ric Flair.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you're going to get a damn funny-ass promo.
Oh, yeah, easily. But instead, we got Vicky, and Vicky goes on and starts bullying AJ, tells her to, since I'm the whatever of the show, you need to get out of my ring, blah, 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 blah. Starts insulting her about her being crazy, and of course, that trips AJ's trigger.
Yeah.
And AJ goes to get out of the ring, stops, gets that look on her face, and just tackles Vicky.
Yes. Which you kind of knew was going to happen.
Yeah. And then we cut to commercial, and well, let's just go on with this for now. We'll get the other stuff later. Later on, we find out that apparently AJ had an affair with one of the superstars.
Correct.
And come to find out, apparently it was John Cena.
Yes. Because
him and AJ had a business dinner.
I've had a couple of those.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
And Vicky says there's some incriminating evidence or something.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And it doesn't make any sense.
I kind of want to see what they do with this. I pray to God it leads to either a character change for Cena or a heel turn.
Yeah. My question is, though, they accused AJ of having an affair.
Yes.
And she had to resign, all that. How many people has Vince had relations with in the past?
Wow, that's a good point. Well, I guess because
he's
the owner, so that's okay.
Ouch. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I'm not condoning it.
He may be the owner, but the board of directors still can outweigh him.
I don't understand it. It almost seemed like they're scratching things in. Okay, first of all, we all know, and if you read online posts, there is big trouble with WWE right now. Vince is not happy with the current product. That's why you're seeing him on TV more.
Yeah.
They have kind of upped the ante with somewhat more adult stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I believe Ryback is now in the main event instead of Cena. They're trying to change things up, which is fine. Yeah. Although we've talked about that whole booking and how that could be a disaster.
It's fine to change it up, but
I still don't like the direction that they're going.
No.
And we've talked multiple times about the Punk Ryback match and what we'd like to happen. Somebody made a comment to me and said the best way they can have this happen is make Punk look like he's in real big trouble, that he's going to lose, and then have Lesnar come in and just beat down Ryback.
Yeah,
but throw him through a table, whatever, and then just go off the air. And I know it doesn't make sense, but you got to have it in a way, Troy, where he doesn't get pinned and he still looks powerful, because I'd hate to see this guy lose.
Because you really can't have a referee stoppage.
No, not in Hell in a Cell. Exactly.
Especially when you get people like Shawn Michaels, who got beat the hell out of in a Hell in a Cell. Mick Foley.
Yes.
You can't have a referee stoppage.
And Ryback is he's a truck. I mean, even if you beat him down so much, no one's going to believe. You want it to make him, it's wrestling. We know it's fake, but you want it to believe. You want the audience to believe that this guy is still undestructible. Mm-hmm. You've worked so hard building this guy up.
But the thing is, doing that would waste one of Lesnar's limited TV appearances.
Yes, and that's another point I was going to make. I've heard that too, where he's only signed for so many events. Mm-hmm. And they have to be very careful how many you're gonna want him from WrestleMania time.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
But how would you book this? I mean, I think they've cornered themselves into this.
Yeah, they backed themselves into a corner with this. I don't even think WWE knows where to go with this.
I think they should have honestly had Cena just do the job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he came out last night and he said he was fine. He said he was cleared to wrestle.
See, I don't understand. I guess because they're trying to focus with Cena and the AJ angle now, they're kind of trying to push Cena out of the title picture, which I like.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And I like that. But I see, this would be an easy book if it was a singles match, one fall to a finish with rules. You could have had a DQ. I mean, Ryback could have had the guy up, and then all of a sudden, Lesnar comes in and F5s him. There goes the bell. I know that would not be like, oh my God, what just happened? This is crap. But at least Ryback didn't get pinned, and Punk still got the belt.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
Again, they just backed themselves into a corner. We'll have to wait till Sunday to see where they go with this.
I'm kind of interested in this pay-per-view just because of that.
Yeah,
I know
because of that, and just to see what Dolph will do with the World Heavyweight title match.
I agree. I agree.
But yeah, and what else happened on Raw? They had the finals of the tag tournament with Team Car Stereo with Mysterio and Sin Cara with versus the Team Rhodes Scholars. I wish they'd stop calling them Team Rhodes Scholars. Just call them the Rhodes Scholars.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Now, again, I am so happy we have tag team wrestling. Hell, we have a tag team tournament.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
And Sandow and Rhodes won, which I saw coming from the beginning.
I did too.
And that should be a pretty damn good match.
Well, I was just going to say the Rhodes Scholars Mysterio Sin Cara match was one of the best matches of the night. I loved the pace of it.
But it did not top Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler.
No.
Nothing came close to that.
But when was the last time you had two pretty damn good matches on the same show?
Who knows?
I just love the fact that they had that tag team tournament finals match first. Mm-hmm. Right out of the gate, no BS, right to wrestling.
Exactly.
And I do agree. I think the Ziggler Daniel Bryan match was phenomenal.
Oh, that was match of the night. That was almost pay-per-view quality.
Oh, again, given away on free TV.
Exactly.
So what do you think? This pay-per-view this Sunday, you kind of know the big matches. What is it buyable? What do you think? Because there's intrigue. You got to admit there's intrigue into this pay-per-view, much more than the last one.
If you have friends, go in on it. $5, $10 a piece.
I agree.
Don't buy it if it's just you.
No. No, that's $50. No, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, what do we got so far? We've got the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, the Tag Team Championship with Hell No and the Rhodes Scholars. And what else do we have? We've got Rio and Orton.
Yes. We have that. We have, oh gosh.
Do we have
the tag titles?
Miz and Kofi for the title?
Kofi, yep. That should be a pretty good match.
It should be all right.
At least they got build up to that match, though.
Exactly.
You know? There's a story with that stuff, you know?
It's still playing in my mind, that kick last week.
Oh, dude, he laid him out. Did you see it?
Oh, that was... Ugh.
He got him so, like, right in the... I thought he got him in the mouth when he did it.
I thought he did, too, but he got him right above the eye.
He was... Oh, my God. They kept showing it, like, over and over and over, and I'm like, oh.
Like, super slow motion. I'm like, God, just stop.
Yeah. They would do it, like, once, and then again, and again, and again, and then they did, like, a different angle of it.
It's honestly amazing that Miz didn't have a concussion from that.
Yeah, he... Obviously, stuff like that, you know, it's unintentional, but
yeah,
ugh,
but
that was brutal.
Yeah. The other match that I can think of off the top of my head from Raw was Kane and Big Show.
Oh God. Oh wait a minute. Now I missed that when I was watching football.
Kane and Big Show was basically a throwaway match. Big Show won when Daniel Bryan came out and or I don't remember if it was Daniel Bryan. Somebody came out and distracted Kane, and he turned around into the knockout punch, and then 1, 2, 3. It was a throwaway. It was just like Ziggler and
I was going to say, how many times have they had?
That was a good throwaway.
There was too much on TV last night. You had a debate, you had football, you had baseball, and you had wrestling.
Do not get me started on the presidential stuff.
What, you're not sick of them bashing each other on TV?
No, I am completely sick of them.
A little bit.
I ain't even watching the debates.
Yes.
I was sick of it 3 months ago.
Was the election November 9th?
And that day cannot get here fast enough. I'm tired of seeing these.
At this point, the hell who wins? Just give us our TV back.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I don't care who wins. I just want to stop seeing the political ads on TV. Stop seeing the political ads on YouTube. Just stop.
Yeah, it's like anytime you watch a video on YouTube now.
So it's a Mitt Romney or an Obama ad.
Yep.
And
you love it.
Oh God. But and the main match of Raw was the champion versus champion.
Yeah.
CM Punk versus Sheamus in a lumberjack match. The biggest lumberjack match in Raw history, they were saying, with 30 guys around ringside. It did not seem like 30 out there.
I don't think they have 30 on the roster.
I don't think they... Well, I think they have close to 30, if not a little bit over.
I guess so. But go ahead.
I don't even remember much from this match because all lumberjack matches just turn into a big...
And they just had a lumberjack match on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Why do it again?
It ended with Punk winning because Big Show got up on the apron, hit the punch on Sheamus behind the ref's back.
Man.
And then it just divulged into a big showdown between everybody.
Yep. Go figure. That's usually how they end. Yep. But bottom line, I think, Punk won because Big Show nailed Sheamus.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ryback comes out, and basically...
Ryback comes out. Oh. Well, yeah, it didn't divulge into a big fight. Ryback came out. He starts attacking Punk. He throws him out of the ring, or Punk tries to leave the ring.
Yeah, he's like, the hell with this.
And the lumberjacks throw him back in.
I thought the best part, I mean, you want to talk about freakish strength. There was a part where Ryback picks up, and it looked like one of those, like he threw him with like pancake style, like he just threw him up in the air, like with his
gorilla presses.
Yes, like a gorilla press.
Military
but he catches him in a power bomb. Oh my God!
Oh, okay, yeah. He grabbed him by the neck and lifted him up into the power bomb.
Oh my Lord! Good God! When he did it, you see the crowd. They were kind of just like looking and like, oh my God, what's going on? And they were kind of like, I don't know. They were kind of like, all of a sudden when he did that, they were like, what?
Yeah.
like that is freakish. ever. Usually when they, like you said, when they gorilla press somebody like that, like A-Train used to do that all the time. That was his move.
Yeah.
I think it's called a sit-down powerbomb. That makes sense?
Choking sit-out powerbomb.
But this, he launched him in the air and caught him into an actual powerbomb and had him on his shoulders.
Yep.
Good God. I don't know. I think with you, I think if you have friends, go for it. If not, I wouldn't.
Yeah, if you have even 5-6 buddies, go.
Yeah.
All of you chip in for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Or go to your local bar or wherever that would be showing it.
Yes.
Do not pay full price by yourself.
Hell no. So until next week, for all the haters and us.
Week?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm back in the old format.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I know we didn't do a show for a minute, but come on.
We've been busy. Tomorrow we'll figure out something else to talk about. Maybe we'll run through the card more. I don't know. Maybe we'll even talk about TNA.
Maybe.
Just no Hulk Hogan sex tape.
No.
By the way, things are getting interesting in that whole showdown between Bubba and Hulk.
I saw something where the courts are not immediately jumping to Hogan's side on this.
Well, you need to go check out Hulk's Twitter feed. I know we follow him on Outside the Ring, but if you need to go check him out, he had some interesting things to say about Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm just going to throw that out there. He ripped, ripped Bubba the Love Sponge, and it is entertaining stuff.
I still say Bubba the Love Sponge is one of the worst human beings on this planet, if you can even consider him a human being.
Hulk Hogan would agree with you, brother.
God, brother.
But we'll talk about more of that tomorrow. I'll see if I can pull up the feed. But until tomorrow, I'm the one, the only Jason.
Murphy!
Haters gonna hate.
Yep.
Murphy. Alongside the one, the only, Troy Stone Cold.
I don't even know how to respond to these these allegations that we are WWE marks.
Yeah, we're marks. We love nothing but John Cena and
yeah,
Road Down Our Throat. We're marks.
I've got John Cena footy pajamas at my house. I sleep in them every night. Shut up.
Takes a big man to admit that. We'll see you tomorrow outside the ring.
Deuces.